Thank you very much, and good afternoon to everyone. I just want to welcome you to our press conference, and I just want to acknowledge some of my colleagues, the engine to our conference, and that is Senator Liz Krueger, Senator Andrea Stewart-Cousins, Senator Toby Stavitsky, and also Senator Susie Oppenheimer. And also with us this afternoon is Carmen Rao, Executive Director of the Women's Building and Holding Our Own, and also Alicia Bournes from the Outreach Service Program Director of Equinox Domestic Violence Services. We're at a critical time in our lives, and also we're being joined by Senator Velma and Montgomery. There is a national war against women. It is being waged not only in Congress, but also in state capitals throughout the country, and it has no place, and I mean it has no place here in New York. Unfortunately, the Senate Republican Conference has refused to break ranks with their national parties and have continued to stand in the way of progress when it comes to dealing with women's issues and women's rights. Our state has had a proud tradition of progressive leadership, and it is our responsibility as legislators to continue that tradition. Standing up for women should not be a controversial issue. I call upon my colleagues across the aisle to join us at our public forums. And in the next couple of weeks, we're going to have forums that deal with issues that are the core of making sure that women are entitled to what they are entitled to, and that is their due respect. We're talking about issues dealing with pay equity. We're talking about issues dealing with women's health, and we're talking about domestic violence. These are but a few core issues that are important. It's not a movement. It's about what is right and what needs to be done, especially when we call ourselves the progressive state, especially when we're talking about New York State. So I'm asking my Republican colleagues in the Republican majority to join us at these forums, to listen to the women who have to make day-to-day decisions to determine as to the direction that their own families are in, but most of all, helping us steer a direction that we need to go to make sure New York still remains the Empire State. So at this point in time, I want to introduce some of my colleagues to come up and say a few words, and I want to bring in Senator Liz Krueger, the ranking on finance. Senator Krueger.
Well done.
And, oh, excuse me. You want to introduce Senator Parker? I didn't see Senator Parker.
Yes.